What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the M Brothers podcast. We are your host. I am Christian, and as always,
Danny.
well,
Hello.
how have you guys been? Hopefully, everybody's nice and good, healthy. Beautiful day today. It was in
Yeah.
the 80s. Fucking loved it.
This is episode 24.
24.
24.
24.
Almost to a quarter.
Shit.
But, yeah, it was a really nice day.
Yeah.
Fucking stormed for like 20 minutes while you were asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? From like what, 7? No, 6:30, 7 o'clock, yeah.
Like like 7:30 to like 8.
Oh, and it
Just out of
got
nowhere.
muggy.
Yeah.
That's fucking nice. That's fucking disgusting.
But
That's good.
it was a good day. It was really
Yeah.
nice.
Well, how's your back? How's your back been doing, or your back legs kind of thing?
For the most part, it's decent.
Huh.
Worked out 3 days this week. Like actual workouts.
Machine wise workout.
Machines and a little bit of weights.
Yeah.
You know,
That's good.
light weights.
You're like, no, it's really lightweight.
Did back and it felt all right. Did feel a little tightness and stuff like that, but Andy was like, "Oh, that's normal." But other than that, it's been pretty good. Every now and again, I'll still get a little pain if I sit wrong, if I stand a little too long or whatever. But nothing compared to how it was, you know.
Right.
So, not bad. Pretty decent.
Good.
What about you?
Pretty good. I went to the gym 3 times this week. During the week.
Yeah.
Eating's been pretty decent. Not eating like shit or eating out, but like eating home cooked meals now again.
My eating's been, I don't know. It's been okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't been great.
I feel that right now is if you're not getting fast food like fucking Burger King or something like that. If you're not getting outside food better yet, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting home cooked food, you could kind of adjust the salt level, oil, and all that bullshit. So it's not that bad. I don't think I'm doing that bad.
Yeah. But it could be better.
Yeah.
It's going to be better.
Oh, yeah. It's going to get better,
Yeah.
but it's...
We're not drinking on this podcast today.
Yes,
you
this
know?
is just coffee.
This is coffee. Cheers.
Okay. Cheers.
Sorry, it's a little low energy episode right now. Just right now.
Just right now. Cool.
You know?
But like I said, gym has been good. What's been going on this week with fucking like UFO sightings for some reason is what's been catching my interest all week.
Okay.
And I was talking to a guy at work. He caught it, I think, Tuesday when everything started coming out. So what I mean by everything coming out, so now a scientist that was saying this like fucking 50, 60 years ago
Okay.
about these documents now that are leaked because everything's always leaked out of nowhere and shit. I feel like they leak it on purpose or this is my conspiracy theory. This would just be conspiracy theory right here.
Okay.
Okay, so before I get into what I was just talking about right now, my little thought process in my head is some of the things that get leaks or some of the things that like go message to message and get leaked somehow.
Yeah.
It's not like people doing it. I think it's like AI doing it. And what I mean by that is like we think we're running shit, but in reality, right now, AI is pretty smart to where it's running shit for us to make it think that we're running shit. Yeah, it sounds complicated, but think about it. It's like things that get leaked or from one message to one government to another government. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, they could say it's according to each other, but like I say, AI could be like, let's send this message out to him and let's send this one to him.
Do you think it's Ultron or something?
Something like that. No, but it's just like, man, it's like, can we be in control or can AI be in control? Like these machines are getting the way that they're building them and the way that shit's like that, it's getting crazy. Or a movie like I think like 2 or 3 months ago came out where
Which one?
it was about a AI taking over the world,
Okay.
and the humans were trying to save an AI human robot kind of thing.
Okay.
It was like some little kid AI robot, and this
Is it
guy.
an old movie?
No, this
It's
came out like a
new?
couple of months
Really?
ago. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, so it literally AI took over, killing all the people, and then there was a AI human kind of thing to
Uh-huh.
where if AI got a hold of them, got a hold of him, it would be like the end of the human race. But if the humans got a hold of him, it'd be the end of the AI race. As it literally just came out like not too long ago.
Okay. I gotta find it because I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't like I don't even think it got like it didn't get put out there like that.
Okay.
And even in the trailer, it was like AI like it was what was it? It was like we need help. It was like typing, we need help, send help, and then it deleted all. We are fine. We're fine. Don't send help and shit like that. And it was just like, whoa, what the fuck? And I'm like, and then it started showing that
Yeah.
AI was taking over or it took over. I'm like, they is telling us right now that this fucking AI is just like there. That's just one of my conspiracy theory
Yeah.
in my mind.
Excuse me.
And then besides fucking aliens being existing,
That could be it. I feel like it's more like they're releasing all this shit to distract us from something else that's going on, probably. But that's what they've always been doing and stuff like that.
Well, it's what was it? Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is when the government's gonna fake a alien invasion attack, so they could put us in one basically. So you know how we're all separated country wise and shit like that. So if an alien attack happens, that's their way of like, okay, alien attack happening, we all need to work together and we need to become one. You guys need to listen to us now.
Nobody
Get in
listens
these
to
camps. That's what this.
that. Nobody listening to these motherfuckers.
But it's like it's one of those, like I said, it's like we've been knowing. I don't know. I kind of feel like even when they came out, I think the beginning of 2003, 2004, one of these years, when they were like, "Oh, aliens might be real, 100% real," kind of shit, and everyone was just like, "Motherfucker, we already knew."
Like, okay.
Yeah, it's like you want to give us something better than fucking that.
Like, we know aliens are real. They're crossing the border every day.
Damn. Oh shit.
Just kidding.
Damn. Well then, that took a turn for the under the wall right there.
Or over the wall.
Oh fuck. But yeah, I don't know.
I think aliens are real.
Fuck. What was it? We have a Philippine guy lives across the street.
Okay.
I remember one time we were like, I don't know how that talk of aliens came about. And he was like, oh yeah. When I was a kid, they were just flying around. He said it normal, like casual, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, they were just flying around. They would stop and then just fly off. They would be all there all the time. I'm like, fucking neighbors or something? What the hell is this? It was like, yeah, they would just be flying all the time back then. It was crazy.
Remember just a few months ago when there was all those reports about shit happening like in South America?
That little spaceship thing?
No, with like fucking people getting attacked by something.
And they were trying to stop it and bullshit like that. And they couldn't stop nothing.
Yeah, and
the bullets were ricocheting off of them. They couldn't fight it.
Shit.
But then they would think that, oh yeah, send as much help as you can and shit like that. And then what I tell you, I'm like, that's all bullshit. I think it's just like them playing a trick on us. From 1 week to the next, gone.
Didn't hear anything about it.
Not a damn thing. I told you that shit was bullshit.
I mean, I never believed it in the first place.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. It's like you said, the government's just trying to give us something to look into so we can steer away from something else.
Because at the same time that was happening, there was something else happening, like overseas somewhere or some shit like that. I don't know. There's always something going on.
Did you see like 2-3 weeks ago? I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was some flying like as best I could describe it, it looked like a jellyfish at the beginning,
Okay.
flying through I think a Navy or Marine base at night. So, and it was captured in night vision.
Okay.
So it's captured in night vision going to the left, and they see it in night vision, and you can see behind the night vision that there's people passing because you can see their body.
Yeah, their silhouette.
Yeah, their silhouette, and they don't see it because they started asking questions. They were like, "Hey, did you guys see this?" Like, it was just like literally above you and shit like that. And as it was a jellyfish kind of looking thing with the tentacles all on the bottom. As it was continued to flying, like to the left or wherever the fuck it was flying, it started morphing into something else, to where it morphed enough to where it came, like it looked like a UFO spaceship at some point, and then it was gone.
Did not see the video.
Yeah, that one, and then there's a similar one that came out I think 5-6 years ago, but in the jungle.
Okay.
Like in the fucking
somewhere.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
And there's like the same thing. It started off as jellyfish, but as it was going up and further away, same thing was happening. It started like morphing into something else. It was bending with the light of the sun, basically. To where it's like if you look at it one angle, you're not gonna see it at all. But if you were looking at it at a certain angle, you'd be able to see it. Yeah. This shit's crazy. But
I saw this video of like a pilot taking a video of something.
Yeah.
It's just like a round fucking disc looking thing. And it was like flying right next to it, and then it like flew under it, like trying to like avoid him, kind of. And then it just kind of like disappeared and shit. But that's the only like little alien thing that that I kind of saw. Well, besides a lot of people posting on social media like some fucking disc that they see in the sky just like this week or something like that.
Really? Oh shit.
Apparently like people all over the United States were seeing it, and people overseas were seeing the exact same thing. I saw a bunch of different videos, but they're all low quality videos that you can't really
Why is it always low quality? Like we have fucking $1,200 phones now, and these fucking videos are low quality. That's fucking man. It's bullshit.
Have you seen speaking about aliens, have you seen The Fourth Kind?
Yeah.
We saw it?
Yeah. The one where they were playing actors, but they were showing real videos of it. Yeah.
That one.
Dude, that shit
was creepy.
Fuck. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
But it's like it's one of those movies where once you see it once, you're like, man, that's fucking weird. And then you're just like, I don't want to see it again because it kind of fucks with your mind a little bit.
Twice.
You saw it twice?
I saw it twice. I saw it once by myself, and then Yolanda wanted to watch it. So we watched it. So I had to watch that shit twice. I was like,
then when you watch it once, you're like, okay, all right, whatever.
Like I know what's gonna happen. And then
when you watch it a second time, you're just like, I don't remember that. That's fucking crazy right there.
like
the real videos that it was showing.
If you guys haven't seen it, I think it's available on Prime, but I think you have to pay for it. I don't know.
It's an old fucking
It's an old movie.
It's on. I saw it on Netflix.
Okay, it might be on Netflix then. But essentially, it happens like in Alaska.
Yeah.
And there's this like therapist that's seeing a bunch of people that are having like the same recurring dream. And then she puts them into like hypnosis, and then they figure out that they've been being abducted, but they don't tell her. Then they freak out. Then one guy goes home, kills his entire family, kills himself. And in between everything, they're like showing actual footage from the real world events and flashing into the movie pretty much like back and forth kind of. It's like a documentary, but like a reenactment kind of movie thing.
But like how he said, they're showing real videos of some shit.
And like the one when the motherfucker floats up from the bed and then breaks his back.
Oh, that one was. I don't know if you remember seeing his face.
Yeah, it was.
That's what fucked that. That's what fucked up my head. I was just like, ooh, this is fucking creepy.
You finna have to walk into my car.
Damn. Why? You got to get abducted for the podcast.
Come back. I'm like,
you are so. all these aliens are is just rapists. I was just up there being raped for days.
I saw a video where someone was like, like if I ever got abducted by aliens, like I'm not gonna be too mad because you know what? Out of everyone in the world, they decided to come and get me, not the person next door. Like there had to be something special about me because they chose me. They're like, even if they do whatever they're doing, they chose me.
It's been a rough month.
Out of everybody.
It's been a really rough month.
Like everyone in the world that they could have gone with, but they decided to come to me. Just like,
that's funny.
I guess.
You're like, I don't know if it's that you could start having just a bad week. You're just like, if you want to take me, it's okay.
Somebody pick me, please.
Somebody, I need this. I need this today. I fucking need it.
But back to the movie really quick. Like, it's pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's a good movie though.
It's good.
It's a good. If you want to get a little creeped out, it's a good movie.
Yeah, the fucking like the voices of like the aliens or whatever, as they're like in the recording and as they're doing the reenactment and everything like that, and then the rough translation. Because they get some guy that like knows some old language and stuff like that, and he translates it. It's like the shit's fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's a good movie though.
And then the way that she looks now as they're interviewing her,
all like fucking dead
like
and
defeated, and just because they abduct her daughter.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Remember?
at the end, right?
They take her.
About that. Did you just recently watch it? Because it's been a while.
No, I just everybody that talks about aliens, I always mention this movie.
Really?
So, like I'm always
okay.
like constantly remembering shit that happened. And they tell her when she's like, because she ends up getting abducted too, and she hypnotizes herself or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and then
I remember.
They end up in some like little thing where they're communicating, and they pretty much tell her like bitch, we done told you not to fuck with us and to leave us alone. Let us do what we were doing, and we would have been cool. Would have been squashed. But you decided to keep fucking with us.
You want to squaddle?
They're like, so now you need to be punished, and we're taking your daughter, and you're never gonna see her again.
Damn, they put catching these hands to a whole new level.
It's the whole fucking Kendrick versus Drake thing that's going on right now.
I have no idea what's going on with that.
I don't either, but it's all
I
over
think
my
it's
TikTok
like
page.
I literally think like you just said, this is something to where it's distracting us from something else. What's going on this week? UFOs. Oh, now Drake and Kendrick are fucking beefing. I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't give a fuck
I'm
about
I'm more on the UFO things.
I find
but
I'm
sorry,
go
but
ahead.
Since you've seen that it's all over your Instagram, it's like, or your TikTok, whatever. But everything that's happening with the UFO things, you're probably not seeing any of it, right? I'm not seeing any of that. There you go. I'm telling you, this is just this goddamn government trying to brainwash us, trying to tell us how many bullets we can have in our guns.
They're taking our jobs.
I don't want to go like that. I don't want to go like that.
But
goddamn South Park.
That's all I've been seeing. But I don't know anything about the beef. I've just seen all the videos of people making fun of them.
Yeah. You know what? What was it? I don't know why when I like when we talk about like alien abductions, I know it's bad. I know it's probably horrible and shit.
It's bad. I'm good.
But that's the first thought I start thinking is like episode 1 or episode 2. I think it's episode 1 of South Park, the very first season 1, episode 1.
Okay.
When Cartman gets abducted.
Oh.
He gets the anal probe.
Yeah.
When they, I think Kyle or Stan say something, and a big ass fucking telescope comes out of his ass just to call the aliens.
Yeah, I remember.
And then in one of the scenes when they like zap something down at him, and he starts fucking singing, I'm a singer, and he has the red ass cheeks. That's what I think of when I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when you get abducted by aliens. So it's just like, that's what I always think. I know it's really bad.
But even all the cartoons have been telling us about aliens.
Oh,
South Park, The Simpsons. Family Guy hasn't, right?
Have they? Yeah, they have.
I don't remember.
They have. I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure there's episodes where they're just...
Probably. American Dad.
American Dad has one living with them.
Yeah.
Fucking little fag. Or a little, I'm sorry, a little gay one.
Have you seen the deep? I think it's called Deep State or something on Netflix. It's a cartoon.
No, not Deep State. What?
What?
One the conspiracy theory one,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no, that's the name of the organization they work
Yeah.
for.
Oh, no,
damn.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a pretty good show. That show tells you a lot about like shit that's going on in like the government and stuff like that.
Since we're talking about conspiracy theories, do you think reptilians are real?
I think so, dude. Back in the day, you remember Elias?
Inside Job.
Inside, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, Inside Job.
This one, right?
Yep. Yeah, that
Inside
one.
Job.
That was a great show.
It's a good show.
I hate it got canceled after like 3 seasons, I think.
Yeah, because they started giving out too much information.
Probably.
Bam.
But you remember Elias?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
That was Mr. Big conspiracy theory right there.
Back when we were kids, he would be in on all of that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, we would be at his house at like 2, 3 in the morning just looking up alien videos and stuff like that.
And then he would have like so many saved just to show.
Yep. Because a lot of them they would delete, and he'd have them like in a hard drive or something like that.
He was one of those people where it's just, oh, they delete it. It's cool. I got it all on hard drive. He was one of them. Damn, we actually had one then.
But that's kind of like the first person that introduced me to like any of that kind of stuff. But I believe they're out there.
Yeah, I believe a lot of things like with the whole lizard people thing. I think it could be true. I think I just seen a video where supposedly we've been fighting with them for like hundreds of years and we don't even know about it. That's when I'm kind of like, meh, I don't know if that's true or not. But like I said, anything could be happening.
Yeah.
And then I just seen another video that there's fucking these things called mole people. They live in like the canyons and they are like fucking.
I seen one video on that, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? So I started I didn't go deep dive. I just took like 10 minutes out of my day. I'm just let me research a little bit. Supposedly they live in the canyons. They kind of like they don't never come out during the day. They come out at night. They basically they just abduct you.
Yeah.
And take you back into the cave and they just fucking like.
I saw something like that, but they called them little people.
Little people?
Little people. The fuck? Yeah, that's what the guy called them. And he was like, I know it sounds wrong, but I'm not talking about like that's literally what they fucking called them. And he showed like references of people calling them that.
What the
whatever.
fuck? That's crazy.
But speaking of shit, I just saw light outside. It might have been lightning though, but since we're talking about all aliens, I just got like, what the fuck was that?
Bro. Special guest. His name's
just zaps right there.
What up, motherfuckers?
He's like, here y'all talking shit. I'm like,
damn.
We're not talking shit.
We ain't talking shit. Damn.
Relax, buddy.
Relax, good buddy. So I'm in everyone's head right now. I'm in y'all motherfuckers' head.
But there's a lot of weird shit out there. There's got to be more than just us out there.
Oh, yeah. Come on. There's no fucking way. There's not. But you know who? I don't know. You ever heard of Alex Jones?
The fighter?
No, the big conspiracy theorist.
Is it Alex Jones?
Yeah, really? Alex Jones. Yeah, they're even a Netflix thing now.
Right. I could have sworn his name was something else.
Alex Jones.
Okay.
I think who you're thinking about is John Jones.
Probably.
Yeah, John
That's
Jones.
probably who I'm thinking about. Okay. I'm like, the fighter?
That's a big fucking 6'3" tall black guy.
The one that talks like all weird.
He's all fucking screaming all the time. Yeah, him.
That's not his name, is it?
Alex Jones. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So, what was it? He's been talking about this shit for.
He's been talking. Oh, it is his name. Okay.
Yeah, he's been talking about this shit for years, and people keep on saying. Well, back then, people were like, "Oh, this is crazy."
Yeah.
And then now looking at everything he used to say, looking at it now, it's like 70 to 80% of this shit pretty fucking true. And that's fucking, and a lot of the things he said was like outlandishly crazy. That shit's fucking all becoming true now.
Isn't there like a Netflix documentary on all that?
Literally
Stuff like
just
that?
came out on Netflix. Yeah,
Right.
there's a new documentary just came out on. I'm
Is it?
gonna watch that shit after The Walking Dead a little bit. I need
Yeah.
to get on a Walking Dead binge right now,
Okay.
and then at some point I'm just all right. I'm bored of this. I need to watch something else. That's when I'll probably watch it.
Yeah. We'll get back on the topic, but I just got up to, I'm on season 4 right after they start getting sick
Okay.
and they figure out who burned the bodies and killed the people.
Oh, okay.
Did
I
you-
haven't
you
got
haven't
to
gotten that far yet?
No. I gotten up to where they found the rat on the floor. Rick was cutting up the pig legs
Oh, yeah.
to throw, so that
Lucky they were kind of like, ugh.
that squeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking my head up a little bit.
I was like,
I was in my car listening to that, and all I'm hearing, I'm just like, nah.
I'm like, damn, bro, you could have at least killed them first. You didn't have to.
He wanted them squirming. No, obviously it's squirming for zombies. And
Yeah.
bullshit
But yeah, I think I'm like 1 or 2 episodes after that.
like that.
But I think I hit a point where I'm like, okay, I need something else real quick.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's why I think I went from 1 to 4, season 4,
yeah.
Walking Dead, and then from that 1 to season 4, I'm like, all right. Once season 4 started, I was like, I need to watch something else.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't know what to watch right now. So
just fucking, you like the, I know it's off topic, the Bulls, Michael Jordan, The Last Dance documentary, pretty fucking good
Is it?
documentary. Yeah,
Netflix or what?
Netflix.
Oh.
Netflix. I think it's a Netflix original.
Mm.
Fucking good documentary.
There's this other new show that just came out. I think it's called Baby Reindeer. Have you heard of it?
Fuck? No, I've never heard of
It
that.
sounds like a kid show, right? So, brief little premise, really quick. I might watch it, and then we could probably talk about it next week. It's about like some comedian, actor, person, or whatever, and some girl that's like stalking him, and then it goes into like him like getting drugged and being raped and a bunch of other stuff like that. So it's like some weird,
The fuck?
creepy like documentary type shit.
Oh, it's another documentary.
Kind of. It's like a reenactment documentary
Mhm.
thing. It's like 7 episodes long.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Netflix. So
Okay.
maybe I'll watch that. But back to the aliens.
Aliens. It's your conspiracy theory right now. We're fucking conspiracy theorists, bro.
But excuse me.
I don't know, man. For one, like you said, we're not in this world by ourselves.
No.
There's no fucking way. Then there's China. I think it was Mars that they found that that we used to live there or something like that. That we used to habitat life on there, and then for some odd reason we had to leave Mars and come. That's why we're here. Billions of years ago.
Sure.
So-
Have you seen 3-Body Problem?
No.
It's on Netflix too. It's like 8 episodes. It's new. It just came out.
What is that about?
So it's about aliens kind of.
Nice.
So they it takes place like it starts like in the fucking 60s or something like that, and then it goes to present day, where they're like trying to get in communication with some other life. You know, they've got a satellite and they're constantly like sending out signals to see if they get a response back.
Ah, okay. I see. I not heard of it. Talking at work.
Okay.
So I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, you know, they get in communication with them, and somebody replies and they say, like, don't reply, because if you reply, they'll know that you're out there, and then we'll come and we'll pretty much take over your planet. So the bitch replies, she's like, come, we need you to save us, pretty much. Like, we're fucked here. Like, come and save us.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna take them so long to get to Earth. And in those whole time they're like in constant communication and stuff like that. But then shit takes a turn. because the aliens, they don't know how to lie. They can't lie. And then once they figure out that humans can lie, they don't trust the humans anymore. So they're like, well, now we have to take over. And they've pretty much like sent some thing out to Earth that now they can see everything that's happening on Earth. And they can control all their electronics and everything like that. So they're pretty much going to like just fuck them over and go there. But then it just ends like in a cliffhanger. So
that sucks.
Don't know what's going to happen next. It's pretty good.
Shit, I think aliens just are making sure that we don't fucking blow each other up. My always mental thought, like one of the big things I always thought about aliens is that we're just a big fucking TV for them.
Maybe.
Like we're like right now we're like channel 1567 for them, and they're just watching us from either eye point of view or fucking third person point of view kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like they're
like, here comes two more fucking losers trying to make a podcast.
Yeah. It's like, I already seen this fucking episode. Like every time they change the channel, it's just somebody else's eyes.
Yeah. So like Rick and Morty?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where they have like the other dimensional, interdimensional channel.
The interdimensional channel.
Yeah.
But instead of like that, it's like literally like they're just like changing eyes. Yeah. And they just put us here as their ant farm to see what happens. And then they just come and they'll be like, we're about to blow each other up. They come, calm the fuck down. Stop.
Relax.
Yeah.
Have you, I forget what it is. You know that like the theory where like, that we're all in a simulation or whatever.
Yeah.
But where it's like you set this thing up, right? And see how far it can grow and expand pretty much.
Right.
And we think that this is our life. We think that everything's normal. We think we're actually this tall when really we're like the size of this thing or whatever. And then we try to do it here where we're creating AI. We're creating all these things. And then those things start creating their own little world. So we're just like all something that's been created by something else and shit like that. Like so on and so forth. And
exactly. Why can't something else create us? It's like
Jesus.
I don't know, man. This shit.
Because for all we know, that we could really be just like some fucking experiment thing, or like
and then for all we know, this could really be a simulation for us. Yeah, we could say, oh yeah, we fucking space is up there. Yeah, we go high enough. There could be nothing out there. Could literally be us in a big ass fucking ship or something. In the AI fucking bubble. And a small for us, it's like something huge.
Right.
But for them, it's like the size of a basketball.
Yeah, little ass thing or something like that.
So it's just like, I don't fucking know, man.
Because you know how like The Sims, you know, or have you seen Free Guy?
Yeah, like and you only could go so far, kind of thing. Yeah,
until they start developing like their own conscious and stuff like that. But to them, this is the real world. That's all they know.
Right.
Until they start to figure out that actually we're not real either.
Yeah.
You never know.
Shit's
you can't prove that we're not. You know
exactly. That's
just because you can't prove that we are. Just because you can't prove that we are doesn't mean that you can't prove that we aren't.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Preaching to the choir, player. Preaching to the choir. I don't know. That's why I'm like. That's why I think that if something catastrophic could ever happen to us, alien attack will happen, because I think they just run us. I think they control us. You know who did it really good? American Horror Story.
I've only seen a couple episodes.
There's a season where it's kind of like the whole when Teddy Roosevelt, Nixon, and JFK was in the office.
Okay.
Aliens came visit us. They were like, "Hey, so we don't destroy you guys. Like, let's make a deal. We won't destroy you. We won't kill you all. Let us abduct this many people a year."
I seen something about that. Yeah.
And then how they did it was, they were like, okay, cool, that's fine. You abduct 10 people for the year.
Right.
And then you start thinking about it, like in real life, like as you're watching a show, back in 1970, 1980, 1960, 1970, 1980, a little bit in 1990, there was a lot of UFO sightings.
Yeah.
People were seeing them all over. And then they just kind of stopped. They're still all over. They're
Right.
still all over Mexico, fucking the Philippines. They're still all over, but
Yeah.
they calmed down because now everybody could record and shit like that. And then you start thinking of the show again. It's like, okay, cool. They made that deal. You start thinking about it in real life. Like, holy shit, there was a lot of aliens coming. Maybe it did happen.
Right.
And that's when you're just like, shit, what is real and what isn't real?
A lot of the stuff, they throw it right in your face, though.
Yeah.
And people just don't.
Yeah, they don't give a
We
fuck.
don't pay attention.
No, we pay attention. They just don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
But even though it just flies over our head sometimes,
That's true too.
you know, we're like, oh, that's funny.
Mhm.
Oh, what a coincidence. We're
Yeah.
like,
Oh, how's it? Diana, actually, we were watching X-Men. X-Men 2, The Last Stand.
okay.
And 3. It came on right after.
Okay.
She said that she's like, you know what I realized about a lot of movies? That if the government says you're not right and there's something wrong with you, you're automatically kind of bad. You're automatically one of those where we kind of have to control you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking real life right there. You don't want to obey the government. Fine, that's cool. You don't want to obey us? Let's go.
Yeah.
You out of here now. Gone.
And it happens with happened in the X-Men, happened in the Avengers.
Yeah. Government wants to control the Avengers.
Yeah. Happened in Man of Steel, where they thought that they could control them, or they wanted to
Yeah.
fucking control them and stuff like that.
Because if they're not in control, then
Right. They want them to be
it's
a
a
little
threat
puppet or whatever.
automatically. Yeah. Not in control, automatic threat.
Happened in Superman and Lois.
Yeah, it did. Damn.
You know. Happened in a lot of different.
But you know,
things.
it's funny because it's funny that they do it to where let's go to X-Men. When you're a mutant,
Yeah.
that's when it's okay to be controlling of you. But it's just like,
It's because they're different. You know.
yeah, it basically if you're different. I don't know, man.
It's like being racist.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of, trying a way of saying it.
Yeah.
But the easiest way to say it is just it's basically race. And yeah, fuck.
I never understood the hatred for the X-Men. Well, not just for the mutants in general.
Yeah.
And the media, you know, like nobody hates Spider-Man. Nobody hates the Hulk. But people hate the mutants.
Because they're different.
But so are they, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess it's more like,
The only time they start hating is when they start doing when they're not protecting the right way.
well, not even that. I think they hate them more because, Spider-Man got his powers on accident, you know? The Hulk got his powers from an accident. Thor's a god, you know?
Right.
Ant-Man and Iron Man use a suit or whatever. Everything else, they've got it from something else pretty much. Those are things that you can't control. I mean, being a mutant, you can't control either. But the motherfuckers are jealous because they're the cool ones that got powers naturally and are the next stage of evolution and stuff like that. You just some bitch that fucking doesn't matter or whatever.
You sit behind the desk.
So they feel like they're jealous because these people are more advanced than them and stuff like that. They're just being haters.
Yeah. That's all it is. It's just okay, well, I don't have it, so why should you have it?
Right.
It's basically being jealous,
Yeah.
I'd be fucking, man, I don't know. I'm just saying,
I'd probably
if I had a superpower if you had a superpower and I didn't have shit, I'd be jealous.
I'd be a little salty.
Oh yeah, I'd be jealous as fuck.
I'd be jealous as fuck. But I wouldn't hate you for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hate you. I'm just gonna tell you hey, You should go down that dark road. The government take you real quick. You gone now, bitch.
And depending on what your power is, I'd be like,
You're like Meg from Family Guy. You just have the nails.
The nails. They're not even claws. They're just
just long nails. If you had that power, I'd be like, fucking loser. But if you were like fucking, oh yeah, I have fucking ice power, then I'd be like, man, see if the government don't take your ass next week.
Yeah. I don't think I would be like you. You just watched X-Men too.
Yeah.
Right. Where his hating ass little brother called the cops on them because his brother had superpowers and he didn't.
Yeah. And then he was like shocked that he was fucking, that the cops were being destroyed by the pyro guy.
Yeah, he used to be my favorite.
He was, but I didn't like the character, how they made him.
How they made him?
My little bitch. No, I am mean. I am bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I was watching it right now. I'm just like, no, I'm a bad person. I'm a tough guy because I got fired. I didn't like that.
Yeah, and I get what you mean. Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me being a dick.
But even when I was younger, I think he was my favorite. But that was because I don't know. I think I just liked the fight.
I still think Wolverine, one of the best guys. Colossus, like his ass too. The guy who turned his whole body metal.
I like him better in Deadpool, I think.
Yeah, he's cool in Deadpool. I like how they obviously CGI'd amplified him a lot.
Whereas the other guy, he just turned into metal.
Yeah, he turned into metal.
Yeah.
So. But it was cool. I liked it.
They were good.
Yeah. Still the X-Men. We were watching The Last Stand. Still good.
It was good though. I don't think that was my favorite though.
Out of the
three? Yeah.
Which one?
I think 2, 1, then 3.
I think one. I think 1 is mine because it shows like it's more rough X-Men. More like it's not all CGI. It's not all like not all modernized. It's like it has that rough like this is this
old school vibe.
Yeah, old school X-Men vibe kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, the second one kind of had that too, though.
Kind of, but
they were more established at that point,
So I think I still think the first one was mine. First is 1, 3, then 2.
Really?
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah. They're really, really good. Not like saying because 2 is like my last one is bad or anything.
Right. No, me too.
But it's just like that. I would watch and I like the third one better than the second one.
Okay.
Because
that's fair.
Big fight scene at the very end.
Oh yeah, the one with Jean and stuff.
Yeah, like it's dope ass fucking fight scene.
It was good. It was a good scene.
Yeah. Or when Iceman turns fucking full ice.
Oh right.
It's dope as fuck.
Just
yeah. So that's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Yeah. They're all pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one that I didn't like. I didn't really like Dark Phoenix.
I didn't see
that one.
No,
that one was okay.
It was.
I think it was Age of Apocalypse that I didn't really like.
I don't know. When they came to Days of Future Past,
that one was great.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have like Deadpool 1 and 2 in my head.
Yeah.
Like getting pushed in between those.
I don't know where the fuck those. To be honest with you.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know where you would throw them.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know why I'm pushing Deadpool in my head right now with those two. But I'm just like, man, Deadpool was a fucking good movie.
Deadpool was great.
I'm just like now thinking about it, I'm just like Deadpool was a really good movie.
I think I saw that one like 3 times in the movie theater.
Damn, fucking loser.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. They were good. 1 and 2, really good.
I think the only other movie besides Infinity War and Endgame that I watched in the movie theater more than once was This Is the End.
I think that's the only one I watched.
'Cause we went back to see it again.
Yeah.
It was just that funny.
It was still a fucking great movie. I just saw it not too long ago.
Really?
It's still funny.
It's great.
This is the end. That's a fucking great movie.
But yeah. All right. Let's just start wrapping this up.
Damn, shit. Time went flying.
It did.
I like it.
All right. I have do you have anything before I get to the my assholes?
Actually, one thing I
Okay.
wanted to actually. I know this is gonna have to be like a date that we have to set up. Probably when the studio is done.
Okay.
I would like to do it. But I want to get my sisters on here because I know one of them listens to it when she's at work. I think she's already all caught up too. So yeah. So as soon as she hears this, whenever she hears this, like text me, and for sure we will get a date, Sonia. And then, like I said, Christina, if you listen to this too, but yeah, I want to do a podcast with them to see, yeah, just to see how my childhood was with them.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. Good.
Okay. This is gonna be a long one. I'll try to read it quick. Been out of school for a while, so
Shit.
reading at like a level 3 right now or something. It's pretty funny. I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It says, "Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for getting it? Fuck. Let me start over.
I already fucked up.
Am I the asshole for getting it elsewhere since my wife didn't want to have sex anymore?"
Damn.
All right. Buckle in. It says, "A few months ago, I posted for relationship advice and other stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, my wife has decided, damn, what the fuck does that even say? Oh, unilaterally. Fuck. It's midnight right now. I'm tired. Basically, my wife has decided unilaterally that we are done having sex. Done. She found out that she cannot have kids due to a choice that she made before we met. And kids apparently are the only reason she was willing to have sex. I love my wife and I enjoy being intimate with her, but it was making our marriage unattainable. Yeah, unattainable after 2 years of this. So I posted for advice. I got a lot of great support and suggestions. A lot of, whatever.
But no titty pics.
Okay, but no matter how I approached her about our situation, she would not try to see it from my point of view. Every discussion would end with her crying and screaming in my face that I am trying to emotionally manipulate her. I then wrote her a letter outlining my feelings and asking her to come with me for counseling to seek it for herself, perhaps to go see a doctor, I was kind and loving in the letter. The last thing I wanted to do was to set her off. I worked on the wording with my counselor to make sure that I wasn't saying anything aggressive that would be misinterpreted. She read the letter, then scolded at me from across the room. Okay. Yeah. Then, okay. Fuck. Sorry. She read the letter, then she scolded across with her red Sharpie. Go get it elsewhere because you're not getting it from me. She then walked out. I sat there for about an hour doing nothing. Then I told myself that's what I was going to go do. We are both fairly successful in our jobs. I'm not super attractive, but I'm fit and a good talker. It took a while, but I met someone. We started out as just friends, and it became physical. I made sure she knew I was married. She is not interested in a relationship, so I guess I'm a safe option for her. My wife found out because I did not try to hide it. She was crying when I got home one night. When I came in, she asked if I was going to leave her. I said no. She asked if I was cheating on her, and I said I was getting sex somewhere else. She said that was cheating, and I did not disagree. I asked her what she wanted me to do. She said I had to stop. I asked her if we were going to start having sex again. She said I was an irrational asshole if I thought that she would have sex with me after I cheated. I went to my desk, pulled out the photocopy of the letter that I wrote with her answer in it. I went into the shower and went to my room to sleep. When I woke up, she was sitting on the couch waiting to talk. She said that she reread the letter and that she realized she did not read it before. Excuse me. She assumed it was just a letter begging for sex. She said she would go for counseling along with me. All I had to do was stop having sex somewhere else. I said I would be willing to pause my relationship until we saw a counselor, and that if I saw progress in our relationship, I would break it off. She said she would not agree to counseling until I broke off with the other woman. It almost turned into a fight, so I just went for my run. Before I left, I asked her what would compel her to go to counseling if I stopped having sex somewhere else. When I got back, she did not have an answer for me. She wouldn't even say that our relationship was worth saving. I don't want a divorce. I am willing to leave. Wait, I don't want a divorce, but I am willing to leave over this. I am 28, and I'm not living the rest of my life without sex. She refuses to see my side. You need a recap?
Nope.
So, what do you think?
Her fault. All her fault. I'm sorry. What is part of a relationship is sex.
Sex.
Either whether you want to say making love, having sex, straight fucking.
Anything.
It's part of the relationship. That's part of being intimate with your significant other.
Yeah. Especially if you're married.
Especially if you're married. Why she doesn't want to have sex because of no kids or whatever kind of thing like that?
I guess she only looked at kids as a means, sex as a means to have kids. And with her not being able to have kids, she's like, well, sex is pointless for me.
I understand that, but at some point, a woman's urge is going to come out and she's going to need sex. So
I would think so.
So my theory on that little note is she either has her own little toy to do sex with, or she has a male friend that she knows that how the sex is and how the sex makes her feel with that person, and she'll go to that.
You know, that could be a possibility. But there are like people that just don't crave sex. I find it's weird, you know? I mean, I can go a long time without craving sex. But if I fucks with you,
I can't.
You know, I want it.
Yeah, I want it. I'm going to get it. I don't know.
I'm not going to continue that. But there are those people that just don't really get that feeling, you know? It's weird. I find it weird, especially if you're in love with this person and stuff like that. But she could just be one of those people where, like, sex just doesn't.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, so in your situation, you don't have that. I'm sorry. You're not married.
Just talk.
You're not married.
Yeah, I got you.
So you're just like, okay, well, sex comes when it comes. When you're married to someone, it's not even one of those like, okay, let's schedule a day for sex kind of thing.
It's like,
it's one of those like, man, sex could happen at any fucking time.
It's always on the table.
Yeah, there ain't no matter what. It's
right.
Like, one, you just need to be like, you want to do it, and then that's it. But it's like when you take it away from the man, and then he tries to actually be like, hey, let's talk about this.
He's not just initiating. He's like, hey, baby, let's talk about this.
Right.
Let's go seek help somewhere else from a professional. If you need whatever you need, like, I'm willing to help you, you know?
Right.
He writes you this thoughtful letter that he wrote with his fucking therapist or whatever.
So it can be worded right. So he won't be talking out of his ass out of anger or out
or
of
just like out
frustration
of horniness or whatever. Yeah. And you tell him that you'd read it, but you don't bother to actually read what he said. And then you write on there, go get it somewhere else.
Yeah. You put fair game. I'm sorry. Fair game. Once you said that, once you read it, quote unquote.
Right.
And you said, go get it, go find it somewhere else. Fair fucking game.
He's like, okay.
Bet.
I'm going to go get it somewhere else.
Yeah. My first thought when you said, go find it somewhere else was the movie Wayne's World. When they move the hockey stuff from the street.
Yeah.
Then they go back, play ball. as soon as you said, like, go find it yourself, I'm like, play ball.
So I don't think he did anything wrong.
No.
You know? Because at that point she pretty much told him, like, we're not gonna have sex. Like, just go fuck someone else.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He didn't start a new relationship with anybody. He's just getting what he's not getting out from you.
From what you said to go get somewhere else.
Right, because he wasn't down to cheat on you. Right. He wasn't even thinking about that. He wanted to fix the relationship between the two of you. You told him, go get sex from somebody else.
And he's 28, bro.
He's 28.
I'm sorry.
Our age.
I'm like, we're both 28 right now. I'm like, fuck that. Nah. It's like, you're going to take that away from me. I ain't gonna get intimate with no one because I get, like I said, men and women are different when it comes to sex, kind of. Well, nowadays,
Right.
kind of. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. These
Yeah.
hoes with like fucking 120 body count and shit. It's fucked up. But but we can have sex and there is no like, oh, I need to cuddle with you or be intimate with you. Like, no,
Right.
we can have sex and then just be gone the next 10 minutes. That's it.
I enjoy a good cuddle.
It's okay.
Nothing wrong with a good cuddle.
It's been a bad week. It's been a bad week.
I'm just lonely sometimes.
But I don't know. Like I said, I don't think he's in the wrong. He's not the asshole for it. She's the dumbass that she basically gave him all the freedom, I say.
She gave him the green light.
And if she's thinking about leaving him or them separating,
right,
then at some point in my head, I'm just like, when did you stop caring for him?
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. Like, obviously a fucking relationship isn't all about sex.
Right.
But it's an important part at a certain point, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if you're married this young. And who's going to live the rest of their marriage without ever having sex with her again, you know? Yeah. No. Because at this point, it sounds like she doesn't even like him.
Yeah. Like I said, at what point did you stop loving him? Obviously, they're married, so they had to love each other.
Right.
What point did you stop loving him? And then at what point did you stop caring for him? That's the way I see it.
Yeah. All right. Got all time. I have another one that we could do. This one's not as long. Okay.
We could replace it with the pig poison.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We can do all of them.
Fuck it.
It says, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that my ex-wife was tighter?
Wow. I'm sorry. Yeah, just off of that, yeah.
All right. So
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Am I the asshole if... Okay, say that again.
Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend that my ex-wife was tighter?
Damn. So first of all, smack to the face because he was married. And then second of all, he messing with that loosey-goosey.
That gorilla grip.
Oh, she had that gorilla grip. Now
she still has it.
Now he fucking with Miss Grand Canyon. Go ahead.
So I, male 39, hate it when people make fun of others. I mean, I know that people can gossip and talk amongst friends about other people, and I'm guilty of doing it myself. But I get very upset when my girlfriend, 32, started talking about my ex-wife, 42. I understand that disliking an ex isn't abnormal or anything, but my girlfriend is obsessed with my ex-wife and always tries to make bad remarks about her. When it's just, to me, I don't care because, again, people gossip and talk shit about others in privacy of their own homes. But this time, it was at a restaurant with some of her friends and their spouses. Somehow, the discussion became about my ex-wife's vagina. Yes, don't ask me how, but they were discussing childbirth and body changes, age, etc. And my ex got dragged. My girlfriend was a bit drunk, and she started talking loudly. I hated it and asked her to stop talking. When I get upset, she doubles down because she starts thinking, "Why do I care? Why don't you want me talking shit about your ex?" She has done this to me before. Now she was talking about how my ex-wife must have a huge one. We have 2 children together. The girl started laughing and saying, "Ew." I yelled to stop, but they kept ignoring me. Then my girlfriend told me, "Why are you so agitated? Did we hit a nerve?" I actually said, "No, my ex-wife was the tightest woman I ever had. I don't know how she managed to do it, but she was very tight." They became silent, and my girlfriend started crying. Then the woman started yelling at me, and their spouses were between amused and scared.
I would too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Then one of the spouses said, "Yeah, I don't think childbirth really affects this. I haven't noticed differences with women I've dated. I felt gratitude, but I was still being yelled at by the girlfriends and called an asshole. And my girlfriend hasn't answered me since Saturday. I'm so tired. You need to recap?
No. Okay. So, all right. I understand him. I take back what I said. I apologize. When it comes, okay, so a thought.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna happen. I hope it never happens, and I wish it doesn't happen.
Okay.
If me and Diana ever break up,
Right.
because we're married, obviously, and child and all, me and her ever break up, I don't want to end it on bad blood.
Right.
I get a girlfriend. Out of respect of her, of Diana, I've been with for many years. Whatever time we break up, whatever, if we do break up,
right.
Hopefully we don't. Like I said,
Mother your child and stuff.
Yeah. I wouldn't want no one talking shit about my ex-wife that I loved and that I have a child with.
Yeah.
So I understand where he's coming from. He did ask her twice
to stop,
possibly more. Obviously, he's just kind of sugarcoating it, but he could have been like, "Can you please stop? Shut the fuck up a little bit." She did it herself.
Even now, like, I don't like people talking shit about my exes because I didn't end on bad terms with any of them. You know, especially not another girl. Like,
I think it's different when it comes to, okay, I'm dating you.
Right.
Don't start talking shit about the girl.
Who cared much?
Yeah.
Two of my children.
Two. Right. It's like, don't start talking shit because, like, there was something special with her. It's like, yeah, we lost the love. We ended it on good terms.
Right.
Don't just start talking shit because you're with me now.
If you're going to talk shit about her, how she treated me or something, if that's how it was.
Or do it amongst your friends without me hearing.
Right. But don't start shaming her because she had two kids. Bitch, you have none or something like that. Like,
yeah, she had none with him.
And
he destroyed her whole life.
Her whole life with that one fucking comment. And he told her to stop, and then she decides to double down.
Right. Who does that though? But see, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
It's like when the girl, it's the majority of the girl. When the girl is always like,
in this example, fucking
nah, it's always the come on, man, come on. But it's one of those where it's just like, when the girl is like, okay, I see it's hitting the nerve on you. Let me keep on going. Let me make it worse.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, what the fuck? That's a red flag for me. As for me, that's a red flag.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one of those
100%.
where it's just like, all right, well, it's like you're a little drunk now and you want to double down.
Right.
What about when you're sober and you're conscious of what you're doing? Are you gonna double down too?
Like, is it gonna be like this all the time?
Right.
Like
every time you drink, I gotta remember, man, she's about to talk shit about me. What kind of shit is that?
No. So I don't think he was wrong at all for send the record straight.
Nah, yeah. I think
because he didn't say anything about her. She took it personally because apparently hers isn't as tight, you know?
Like I said, he fucking with that Grand Canyon.
So,
you know what's funny about that? I just heard back when WWE was not giving a fuck.
Okay.
The Attitude Era.
Yeah.
If people know. When Triple H was wrestling. When he was actually wrestling, not fucking
whatever he's doing now.
I think the VP of WWE.
Yeah, some shit like that.
He's
like the owner or something.
Yeah, he owner.
Yeah.
But he said to Stephanie McMahon, because she was like, she was basically saying that Triple H, the game, was small, that he couldn't satisfy her at all. He was like, not that I was small, it's just, it's already a lot of work has been done there. And then she's just like, what do you mean a lot of work has been done? He's like, all right, let me try to put this in a better, simple way. If you put a F-150 fighter jet, no, I'm sorry, even a F-150 fighter jet looks small in the Grand Canyon. And then I'm like, damn, that thing is huge and you still almost small. So it's just like, damn.
You know, there's no better comeback than I still hit though. Like, there's nothing you can say.
Yeah.
Like, try. Say something.
You can't.
Say something. Yeah. Say my dick's small or whatever.
Right.
I still hit though.
Yeah. I got mine. Shit.
Still hit.
Like, he was only like 2 minutes. Yeah, those 2 minutes that I got, right?
Still hit. You need to make me come. Still hit.
Still hit. That's true. Still
You couldn't find my spot. Still hit.
You found mine.
I finished. Still hit.
Did you finish? You should have finished then. Maybe you need to step up your game.
Like there's nothing you can say that will beat a nice still hit.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, still hit.
Have you ever seen? I'm sorry. Have you ever seen these videos where like guys are going up to women and they're like, oh, how long a guy should last? About first round 30 or 40 minutes. And it's like, okay, what about round 2? About an hour. And then it's either goes to another clip or it goes to like an older lady who's like, shoo, you really think it's like that? Oh, honey, you're going to be so disappointed once you get it first, man. Or it's just like, and then they're like, first time or the first round, 2-3 minutes tops. Maybe 5 minutes if you get lucky.
Have you seen that Theo Von clip where I think it's him and Bobby Lee?
Uh-huh.
Where he's asking him, he's like, how long do you last? And Theo Von is like, he's like, be realistic. He's like, maybe like 2-3 minutes.
I'm not saying I last like that, but I still got the momentum because I guess I'm young or whatever. When you get older, I guess it goes away. I don't know. I ain't going to ask my older friends or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I know they ain't going to tell me nothing like that.
Sometimes you just have a bad day.
Sometimes you have a really bad day.
Sometimes you have a really bad day.
Like where you're just like, yeah, let me get in there. But he ain't at ease. He just, nah, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to rest today. And you're just like, my guy, we've been resting for a week and a half. My guy, what is going on?
Sometimes it's like you're really in the passion, and then once it gets time to it,
yeah, game over.
Doesn't work sometimes. I just have had some bad days.
You ever had?
Go ahead.
You ever had one of those days where you're just like, oh yeah, I can't wait till I get you all day. You thinking about it, you get it. It's like those. You're just like, man, that was a new record of how fast I just came out. You're just like, sorry. You just sat that whole day. You're like,
yeah. Safe space, right? I can. You know what? This is our podcast.
Hey,
this is the comfort of our own kitchen studio right now.
Fuck that. This is our podcast.
Fuck it. Just taking a turn real quick. If you guys made it this far, enjoy the little fucking confessions real quick. There's one time.
Oh shit.
So excited. I was like, feeding all day, getting a little snaps and stuff like that. We were, foreplay was started before the foreplay started and shit like that.
That's it. Just a straight like, damn.
We doubled it back for round 2, like 15 minutes later.
You were like, I gotta get back in there. I gotta get back in there.
But
were you in the back of your head? You were just like,
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
You were like, I gotta get this 10 minutes.
I'm such a disappointment. I was like, I'm such a disappointment of a man right now.
Do you have those positions where you're just like, if I go in this position, 2 minutes tops?
Oh yeah.
But if I'm in this position,
10, 15
minutes
minimum.
Yeah. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. I know she's going to hear this later when she's at work. When I'm on my back, it could either go 2-3 minutes or it could go 30 seconds. When I'm standing up and she's on her back and I'm doing all the work.
I got you.
I'm like that Golden Gloves right there. I'm going hard.
Yeah, mine is if I'm hitting from the back, like real, it could either be 30 seconds or it'd be a good 3 minutes. If I'm doing that one, it could be a little longer than that. I'm trying to think of, because a lot of them, it could be fast because it's just that if you hit that right angle, It's over.
Yeah, do you ever just be like, man, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Like, you were just, I guess I was too excited. You were just, man, you felt real good. And you felt real good. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Like, no, I'm like, you felt real
Like,
good. And you're just thinking back in your head, like, man, I hope she don't catch my bluff right now. Should be happening.
Shit happens sometimes.
Shit happens.
But I've and then have you had those times where it's like they think it's them and they get mad they don't get mad at you, but they get mad because they think that there's
They're
something
ugly
wrong.
or
Yeah,
something
there's
like-
something
yeah.
wrong with them or something.
Had those two. And you're just like, no. You know what it was? So I ate a peanut butter, and I don't usually eat this much peanut butter.
You know, the TV show that we was
Man,
for the background noise was just too good. You know, like
It's like I just had something in my head. Like my mom told me, it's just been fucking up my head.
you know, it's nothing to do with you, baby.
It's
Like,
not- you beautiful, man.
got distracted.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. You're just what the fuck, my guy. You ever have a talk when you're just looking down? You're like, what the fuck you doing?
I'm like, are you fucking serious right now?
Like
You've been waiting for this all week, and it's just
this is what you're gonna do to me? Like, you know, we gotta come back hard tomorrow. What the fuck you doing?
I'm gonna. What the fuck you doing? And we got her all the way over here. Like, this is what you're gonna do to me?
Like, I'll fuck you up later. We ain't getting nothing.
And then the worst part is like when you're, doing something else and you get them to that point, but that point gets them to want that even more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, baby, I can't give it to you because Buddy is not alive right now. Like,
There's certain things where when you're doing things and they have to do, you're waiting for them. You don't tell them, obviously,
right.
But there's that one thing where it's just like, or if you like, let's say you make that moan or you make that noise or you make that like the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Once you hear that from them, you're just like, bing, and you're just like, all right, cool, I'm golden. But then sometimes they're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. They don't know, obviously.
Right.
You're just like, come on, man, just make that one noise, please. Just that one noise.
Like, just get it where it needs to
You
get.
don't need to understand. You don't understand. But
I've had some bad days.
at the end of the day, I got mine.
Still hit.
Still hit.
So can't say none.
It's fucked up. Can't say. Yeah, they can say a lot.
They can say a lot, but I still hit.
Destroy your whole life.
So what if I only got one pump?
Damn.
Still hit.
I guess. I don't know if you want to consider that.
Still hit.
I don't know if you want to consider that still hit.
Hey, McLovin still hit. He only got it in one. He only did one.
Oh yeah. I guess I think it's like a 2-pump minimum. It's considered still hit.
Is to go in and then out. That's hit right there.
So if you just went in and just, I don't think you hit. I don't think it counts.
Still hit. Had some bad days. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
I think I had more. He didn't, for some weird ass reason, didn't want to get up. Then, real quick.
Yeah. But like sometimes you're just like super solid. And let's see. Diana's like, what the fuck are you guys
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just like, it's just pulsating. And it's just like, there's nowhere else for the blood to go. Or anything.
You ever admired yourself? Admiring yourself
as you're doing it?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I do. Fuck.
If I had a mirror, I would be like,
fucking Christian Bale.
oh yeah.
And
He's like,
what was it? American Psycho.
Yeah, American Psycho.
It's fucked up.
But yeah. I've had some good days and I've had some bad days.
I had some really great days. Then there's some days where I'm just like, I don't want to keep on going. I'm done.
I've had a couple of times where like I didn't finish.
Yeah.
I didn't tell them though.
Yeah.
Because then they
You ever faked it?
I have. Yeah.
I never. Shit.
But I have. I've.
Some good OJ.
I feel like I've had to, because it was in the heat of the moment where they're like.
You could tell they're getting not. Yeah, honestly, you could tell they're getting bored.
It wasn't even that. It was. They wanted me to finish inside.
Oh.
I didn't. So I had to fake it to get them to that point, because apparently that was like something for them.
That's no, I never had that.
I don't know. And that got them there apparently. So I just faked it.
No, I never had that problem.
faked
not a problem. I never had that like sign me please, and like no, never, because I always like my only mental thought was, bitch, I ain't coming inside you. I ain't getting you pregnant. I don't give a fuck if you want. I was too paranoid.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want like not even back then. It's like back
until
then,
you were ready, pretty much.
Yeah, until I was ready. I'm like, I didn't even want to chance it. Because I was like, nah, I see young people with kids. I want to travel. I want to do other things. I want to not worry about a baby.
Do you know how many times I sat on the edge of my bed praying to the good Lord, damn near in tears? Like, please don't let this happen.
No, I can't do this.
Can't do this. And the good Lord always looked out for a brother. Shout out to you.
Shout out. Shout out G.O.D.
Big G.O.D. Because, like, I'm telling you, I had some days where I was just, she scared the fuck out of me. Where I didn't know what I was going to do. Like, it was literally like almost like I think I fucking was so nervous one day that I made myself throw up.
Damn.
Of just how paranoid and scared I was.
Did you pull out?
I always do, but there's always that thought in your head where you're just like,
I was pull out king player.
where you're like, did I on time? You know, like you always start to doubt yourself after like a couple of days that they're late or something like that, and then they, just like, fuck them. I'm trying to replay it in my head. I'm like, fuck, didn't I? And then sometimes it happens so frequently where I'm just like, did I? I'm like, fuck. Like, I know I did, but did I? Just like,
nah, I was way too paranoid. I was like, I would feel it just a little bit where I'm like, oh, it's about to happen. I'm pulling on. I'm finishing. Yeah. I'm like, I just did not want that responsibility yet.
I didn't either.
Yeah. The only scare that I ever had is with her that I'm with now.
Yeah.
Diana. That was the only scare. Everyone else, I was like, man, fuck that. I'm you getting kicked down the stairs if anything ever happens. I'm gonna find like 2 flights of stairs. Like, this shit ain't happening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just
fucking Hadouken right in the stomach, and then fucking a spinning fucking Ryu kick.
Whatever, everything and stuff like that. But yeah, so that was the only. I think I've only faked it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And then after I faked it, like, we kept going.
So
she was
faking it. Okay.
Got her to finish.
Yeah.
So apparently it was something for her. I don't know. And then she brought it up. She was like, "Oh, you're still going." I'm like, "Yeah, you're just that good." Like, he won't go down. Did you know that? Like, never finished in the first place.
Shit. That's fucked up.
Have you had those where you finish and he just won't go down, so you just keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I've had both where, like, he won't, but it hurts at that point. Like, it's too much stimulation. It is not painful, but it's just too much stimulation.
No.
And I've also had those where I finish and he's just ready for round 2 right then and there with no extra stimulation, kind of.
You ever finish and buddy's just gone?
Oh yeah,
dead. He's like, I'm ready for sleep. Let's go.
He's out the game.
Gone.
He's sweaty, you know, or he's like, where he needs some Gatorade type sweat. Just like,
Like, as soon as he's just like, all right, gone. You're like, damn boy, you can't just go that small. You slipped out. I didn't even got the paper towels yet. Hold on.
This took a turn.
This took a hard turn. Fucking
nasty. But yeah, that's good. If you guys lasted this long, hey.
At the end of the day, I still hit.
But yeah, if you guys made it this far, let us know your embarrassing sex stories. Times you didn't finish, times you faked it, times you couldn't get it up.
Yeah.
Ladies, whatever the equivalent is for you.
Yeah. And if you want, if you put your story, if you send a direct message of a funny story,
yeah, we'll read it.
We'll leave your name anonymous,
yeah,
obviously, and we'll just read it out loud just for people to laugh.
Yeah,
because it's funny. It's all in the past. That already happened. What the fuck is gonna happen?
Right.
Be embarrassed? Fuck it.
And we're putting our stuff out there,
yeah.
So you guys feel a little more comfortable for telling your things or whatever that may have happened to you.
Yeah, but and if you haven't, because we're still doing the pick your poison. If you haven't yet, please like, follow, share.
Yeah,
all that good stuff.
All that. But yeah, just one.
Yeah, we'll do one. Right. Just a mixture. Let's go with this one. There you go.
All right, pick this one. Whatever. What's it say?
Get poked by a used needle.
Smash your pinky finger with a hammer.
You know, I smashed my pinky finger before, and I don't know what's on this needle, so I rather smash my pinky finger with a hammer.
Just to assume it's drugs.
Yeah, it's an
used needle.
Yeah, either AIDS.
But man, just stubbing that toe, that's like one of the worst pains.
Yeah, your toe sucks. You know how many times, because how my bed is, there's a big chunk of corner by my bed. So sometimes when I'm just from the bathroom, right into my knee.
Ooh.
The soft part of my knee,
just
boom. Sorry, just like dude, it hits, and I'm just like, all right, I'm on the bed dead. That's it, done, gone.
I think I'm gonna have to smash my pinky.
Yeah, I'll smash my pinky.
I can't. I'm not gonna get stuck with a dirty ass needle. I might get something.
Yeah, because you already have that one thing. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I'd rather smash my pinky.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's in this. Unless somebody wants to pick their fucking needle, hey, by all means, coke whore.
If you want to get some type of hepatitis or something, that's
if you want hepatitis, come on, man.
I don't know.
I'll just give you some of my blood. No, fucked up about it.
But yeah. All right, I think we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for listening.
Yes,
like, comment, subscribe, all that. Send in stuff if you guys want us to.
Send in things that to us for talk about.
Yeah,
I just saw aliens and I was just like, man, we need to talk about these aliens things.
Funny stories, dilemmas that you have, like anything.
Right.
Whatever you want us to talk about, or any questions you have. Or
ooh, next week, you know what we should talk about? What's been coming out a lot too? Skinwalkers. You ever heard of that?
I've seen a lot of those videos and stuff like that.
I've been seeing a lot of those videos too. Let's talk about that shit next week. Cool.
I might go watch the Planet of the Apes movie too.
Nice.
Maybe. So we could talk about that. Stuff like that.
Give a little review.
Yeah.
See how you liked it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But all right. Thank you guys. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah. Love you guys.